Chapter 7: Achieving True Inner Peace.
Hello, and welcome to the Peaceful Mind channel. In the last chapter of our Change series, we will complete the puzzle. Let's begin. If we were to talk about a common desire shared by all 8 billion people on Earth, what would it be? The vast majority would say absolute peace or inner peace. By nature, every living being seeks inner peace. Let's take Maslow's hierarchy of needs, for example. The lack of any of the needs mentioned in all layers will create unrest in a person. As in this case, it is believed that peace will be achieved by meeting the needs. Also, almost all people on Earth believe that this peace can be achieved through money. As mentioned in previous parts of this series, it can be seen that inner peace cannot be achieved with money. On the contrary, there are many real-life examples of people who gained wealth but lost their existing peace. A person who does not know how to resist the endless desires of the ego drowns in more pleasure and luxury when they achieve material prosperity, because their environment prevents them from thinking clearly. At first, they may believe they have found peace, but over time, those who no longer enjoy the same things and cannot find something greater fall into a psychological crisis. In short, money, fame, status, and power are temporary and consumable. That's why people who have them finally understand they don't bring real peace. I think we can all give an example from our own lives. When we are in a beautiful moment, we feel sad thinking that it will end. For example, for children, summer vacation ends. After a nice trip, we return home. Even happy marriages face an old age era. In short, every good thing has an end. We must remember that not only good things, but everything has an end. No matter what we achieve in this world, as mentioned before, the fact remains that this life has an end. This truth makes people afraid, suppresses their thoughts, and leads to unrest. So, how will we attain true inner peace? If everything having an end causes restlessness, does inner peace require eternity? To answer all these questions, we need to combine the concepts we discovered in our Change series to form a complete structure. This whole structure provides us with the key to inner peace. Now, with the short film you are about to watch, our series comes to an end. We hope to see you again in future series with friends who start the change. Goodbye and stay peaceful.
Hi, I am Joseph. I was one of those people who never felt the need to think. I was in a good mood with a world of things that were readily available to me. But today is a different day. I see that things are starting to change. The reason was just one word that was running through my mind. Why? For the first time, I started to question some of my routines. After that, I noticed that amusements and distractions are trying to surround me like shadow tendrils. But why do they always target my head? I understood that someone or something doesn't want me to truly see, hear, or think. I finally discovered the owner of these shadows. The whispering Satan and my own ego helping him inside me. I decided to fight them to free my mind. As I continue this war, my mind and thinking get clearer with time. I start to look at the sky, nature, and beauty around me that I never noticed before. During this period, I read nature and, of course, books. Everywhere it was written that we live in a finely tuned universe with a magnificent order full of mysteries. There is a magnificent cosmos in which I occupy less space than a speck of dust. Whoa. Through my own eyes, I began to see that I live within a masterpiece of mathematics and art. An idea began to take root in my mind. If I can't convince anyone that even this car made itself, how could I believe that this vast, ordered universe came into existence without a designer? Now I begin to wonder, who is the founder and owner of this order? I now believe we are not lordless in the universe, and this thought opens my mind, helping me discover the traits that distinguish me from other living beings. What we have is not just an advanced version of intelligence. This deep mind must have a duty. That means I must have a purpose and a mission. I cannot live and die for nothing. But is it just the mind? I realize we also have emotions, and so I started another search. I discovered that we have a treasure called the heart. I am learning that I can truly live as a human by letting my heart and mind work in harmony. I thought I had made it now. But seems like it won't be that easy. There is a constant battle within me. I am now aware of the lifelong struggle between the fronts of mind and heart against the ego and Satan, as well as the fact that I am the ultimate decision maker. Now, the issue is, how do I decide? What is the reference that defines right and wrong? How will I find out what this knowledge is? This time, I feel stuck. Right at this moment, the reality of death begins to occupy my mind. The fact that everything has an end, that all beauty fades away, frightens me. Am I going back to the beginning? Will I get lost again? Then I heard a conversation that paused my fears.
My boy, people fear what they do not know. Always try to learn.
By thinking about the universe and the existence of the Creator, I have found something. But how can I discover more with only my mind? I liken this world to a stage. Each person plays their role and exits when their time comes. If there is a real stage, then the players must have been given the rules and their roles. So there must be a message from the Creator telling us what to do and what not to do. Then my goal should be to find out what this message is.
I see you are here because of your fears and worries, young man. The only way to attain the inner peace you seek is to obey the Lord of all worlds. The Almighty Creator has defined what we must do and what we must avoid. After fulfilling what is asked of us, you will realize that the death you fear is nothing to be afraid of. For thousands of years, people have been born and died. There is no cure for immortality. Death is merely the lifting of the curtain, a transition from the stage of this life to an eternal and real existence. Everyone is engaging in this body that will vanish under the earth. But if mankind truly explored the treasures of mind and heart given by the Lord, they would understand that eternity belongs not to the body but to the soul. Our Lord promises those who fulfill their duties in this life an eternal existence more beautiful than they can imagine. Those who stubbornly refuse to do what is required are the ones who should fear. I congratulate you, young man. You have come a long way on this journey of change. Now, you have to find the divine message sent to us and make it your guide. the key to true inner peace and freedom lies in the latest book sent to us.
I want the book of the divine message.
Which version do you want, young man? I better give you the latest and protected version.
From now on, this divine guide will lead my life.
The journey of change is complete. Now the construction phase begins.
O Prophet, we have revealed to you this book with the truth as a confirmation of previous scriptures and a supreme authority on them. Almeida 48. Indeed, the religion in the sight of Allah is Islam. Ali Imran 19. Whoever seeks a way other than Islam, it will never be accepted from them, and in the hereafter they will be among the losers. Ali Imran 85.